Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scattered by Nature TV, and we're here for another episode of Yes for the Mess, and we're here to talk about Sabrina Peterson once again, and she's talking about T.I. once again, okay? Now, apparently, she's alleging that T.I. paid a security guard or an artist $25,000 to off her, and he was supposed to push her off a building. Now, that's what she said. Now, I got an article here from the Yassss brand, and y'all already know what happens with me reading the articles, giving my opinion, y'all giving y'all's below. So, let's get into this article, and we're going to discuss it. Let's get to it. Sabrina Peterson's allegations against T.I. have taken another turn. The Glam University founder alleged earlier this year that the rapper held a gun to her head years ago. Those accusations kicked off a slew of claims against T.I. and his wife Tamika Tiny Harris, as dozens of people accused the couple of sexual assault, drug and kidnapping, and sex trafficking. Now, Sabrina Peterson is making new claims in a sit-down interview with Hollywood Unlocked. She first said, the first victim allegedly had the same gun that was pulled on me. Her 3 children were forced in a closet at gunpoint. She described the same gun from T.I. She described the same exact gun. There was no way that this woman would be able to vividly describe this gun unless she actually seen this very gun. I never said, oh, he pulled a silver revolver, long nose, all chrome gun to my head, which if you look at the pictures of the guns they confiscated, that was one of the ones that was on the table. So for her to vividly say this, and for me to have an 8-year-old that's been victimized and put on Front Street with lies, that triggered her, and she reached out. She added that she became overwhelmed with people sharing their own alleged experiences with T.I., including someone on his Grand Hustle label who told her that the rapper allegedly offered $25,000 to have her killed. Sabrina Peterson said, when I posted her thing, the DMs started ringing like a telethon. I'm like, this is a lie. She then recalled one of his security guards that was actually on his record label right when I came home from prison, he was laughing and he was like, man, do you know that nigga tried to pay me to kill you? The man told her T.I. wanted him to push her off of a building for an exchange of $25,000. The man told Sabrina Peterson that he didn't go through with it, and she simply brushed off the claim since nothing came of it. Alright, now that's the article from the JazzandBrand.com, which features Sabrina Peterson basically describing the fact that a man who was on T.I.'s Grand Hustle label was paid $25,000 to kill her. Okay, now this is what I gotta say. Every other week rather, something about this story comes out, and it's like outlandish every time. Now, I just don't know what to say about Sabrina, and there have been a lot of people that have said that she's not trustworthy, that she's a liar, that she's a scam artist, that she's everything under the sun. That's what was said about her. So it makes certain people, it gives people a difficult time because they want to believe her. They don't want to victim blame. But at the same time, she's not trustworthy herself. So how can we take her word for it? Now, me, every time I've ever heard of this woman's name, it's always been in some drama. It's always been in some backbiting stuff. It's always been something with her. So I don't know. But like, what the fuck is T.I. doing in his spare time? This? Because, first of all, you already got charges against you for sex trafficking, drugging people, kidnapping people, all this other stuff. But now you holding people at gunpoint in front of their kids and stuff. Like, I feel sorry for the children that has to endure all of this stuff and, you know, all this public stuff and humiliation because their parents ain't shit, pretty much. That's all I gotta say about that. But it's just like with Sabrina, it's just hard to really know what's really factual and what's not. You know what I'm saying? But like I've said before, I do think that when a lot of people come out of the woodworks and say that you did this to them, there's a percentage of it that is actually true, but then there's a percentage of it that may not be true. Because everybody ain't lying. Somebody might be lying, but everybody ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't me taking up for T.I. nor Tiny. I ain't taking up for that one of their asses in this situation because it all looks bad. But I just don't know. When it comes down to Sabrina, I don't know what to believe because of the things that she's done in the past. So I don't know. And on top of that, she's bringing other people's names into the situation when they ain't got nothing to do with it. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying it's far-fetched, but I just, like, this shit is crazy. Like, straight up. Like, every other week Sabrina comes out with something else. But it makes me wonder, like, you know, I wonder what made her come out with this stuff in the first place. Like when she came out and said that he held a gun to her head like a couple of months ago, she put that out there, and then that's when all this other stuff started coming out. So what really happened between Sabrina, T.I., and Tiny for her to even come out with those accusations in the first place? Because we hadn't heard nothing from Sabrina, but then she came out saying that T.I. pulled a gun out on her. Tiny came out to defend her husband, and then it went to hell from there, and then it led to Tiny and Shekinah not being friends anymore. Like, it's just a lot going on with this situation. So many layers, so many different things being said, so many people. There are dozens of people that's saying that they were abused by Tiny and T.I. A whole lot of rigmarole. So I just don't really know what to say, what to believe, or what. But I'm not going to necessarily say that she's lying. I ain't going to say that she's telling the truth either. But all I know is this. When it come down to it, everybody ain't lying. Somebody might be lying, but everybody ain't lying. That's all I can say about the situation. But what are your thoughts on this situation? Let's leave it below. If you want to follow me on social media, my Twitter and my IG is down below in the description box. Please like, rate, subscribe, and share this video. Do whatever you see fit, and I'll see you for my next video. Later on today, I'll be going live with Josiah on his channel. Be sure to tune in to that, okay? I will be going live with Josiah. Terrence just might be live with us too. So it won't be on my channel. Like I said, it will be on Josiah's World TV. So if you're not subscribed to Josiah, please go and subscribe to Josiah's World TV. Y'all know that's my little bro, one of my best friends. Go out there and support him. Stay tuned for a new episode of Boys Night Out. Will be airing on Friday nights at 9, 8 Central with special guests Get With Lou. It will be LGBT, a lot of LGBT conversation, being that this is the last week of Pride Month. We'll be talking about a lot of LGBT situations. Yes, of course, we still gonna give y'all, you know, the fuck, marry, kill game, the pump and the dump it game. We're gonna go into the hot topics and stuff like that, but we're also gonna get into LGBT conversation, which includes us talking about the Circle ATL and all of this other stuff. So it will be a very rainbowish episode this Friday night. All right, so tune in for that, which it stars myself, Giving You the Real Tea, Josiah's World TV, Jamar84, and Maddie Rants, okay? And special guest, Get With Lou. With that being said, y'all, your boy's out of here. To my next video, holla at you later. Peace out.